chill. Right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out dark hallways? This way, a kiss that made your day. I say, play the track with your record correction. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love some plays. That we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lock your strike, so we begin that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it as a better goal of mine. Because we don't get change like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on, you know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Right outside your head for redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for your self-made. Check, we're free of evidence, LA.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds, electrified by the sound that comes from the down. And we change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. McLeod now returning it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. And the this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, this is Phil Moffa. There's the intensity we expect in a playoff. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Trap 60, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You got to find a way to execute.
At their own 20-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. There's the intensity we expect in a playoff. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther.
Now looking to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, smash Bronco. Hut, hut.
Walker on first down. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
70, Timberwolf. Check. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. Like a turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shut up. Viking 18. Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
Looking to throw here. Jump pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ninth play to drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To the air on third and long. Into the hands of Fulton, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, when your opponent fails to add, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
From the red zone on first. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Cup 19. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw again on second down. Complete out to the right. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready? Bronco 80. Go track. Set go.
Walker gets the pitch. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forwards and an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an India spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Ronnie Conda, and he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the second. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Dave, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
This is Moffat. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, check that. Street.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running line.
Ready, set.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Let's go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
70,
They'll run it here with Moffat. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Okay,
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing it. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now an inside give to Walker. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Running left, here's Walker. He put him in the spin cycle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. First down play, and that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Pass play coming here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
They're throwing it. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
2nd down pass play coming. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here he goes, third and long. Got TK, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Back to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Cowboys will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They must get full of the seat, but these cowards tell it. Welcome to Orleans with the educated and they yell it.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Kennedy Lion. 18 Pioneer.
He'll work against the blitz. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Ready.
Murray put in motion right.
50. Ready.
Looking for a pass on second and short. He put everything he had into this one. Yeah, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun now on third down. It's his running back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Milton. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. No run. This is Muffa. He's got the first down grab and still going. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get their first point of this game just before halftime.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 60 Mavericks.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has it downfield working the left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. It's their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
19 tight. 19 tight. 3. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Five still to go here. This is second down. I'll throw it. Running right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Come on. Set. Rocco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Rocco 18. Mustang 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20.
Shut up! Viking 18!
Setting up to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Shamar James makes the play. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Let's go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
On the carry, it's Mafa. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back! Cougar 19! Chop alert! Chop alert! Big Lion!
This is Mafa. Oh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this third down play.
Crack all 80! Let's go!
No, not of the pistol here. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Okay, ready?
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Tight end going in motion here. Going ground on 1st and goal. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go! Set! 70 Lions! Steady!
Here's Milton. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Mafa. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 7.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
3rd and a
1.
lone yard coming up.
60, let's go now.
From the gun, here's a Monty Conda. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Looking to return from the 29. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Panthers 60, Panthers, bring it.
And off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. 18, 5 in. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Cowboys.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Malik Woolen.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now give left side. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Cowboy 80.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Cowboys have it, hoping to close out a victory and advance another round. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Go, Rig. Go. Stephanie.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Back-to-back carries here. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Right there, right. Get up.
The third down run with Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, No, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Blue gets the handoff. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Okay, ready.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. Cougar night.
On the give, it's Blue. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Completed to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Dive play straight ahead. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there, dude. Offenses love execution of plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. into the line. The Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's got a man left. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80.
Pass play now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to find Elijah Arroyo. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Porting down the field, and he's got it. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
17 more yards. That's another Seahawks.
In the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Viking 18. Rattler, 18.
He's going to throw it again. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Defense looking for a stop. Extra DB out on 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now to throw. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Go! Coogan.
To throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready?
This is Moffa. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Let's go. Let's go.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games.
You ain't never been a skate town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in the stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Shout to you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the
Zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s eyes. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I mean, on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bump loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Neck. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
What's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, I don't even come up. Hit Cat on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I bend, I see
The from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get no sneaks. We throwing up fours and ones and threes and talking about west side, west side, west end, what's happening? West side, west side, west side, east side. Hey, we just pulled up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? South side, Clayco, so that. North side, north side.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. On National, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side of MLK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles. Gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone. Cause it's something tomorrow. I'ma pack a carload. I'ma take the grass and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, song, so bring it, bring it, I don't bring it now, this will reach out, so better take out, ugly.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot.